Alright, so today we're going to learn about Bohr's model of the atom. Now this is the same model you've been learning since you were middle school, and it's based on Bohr's planetary model, where he said that there's a positively charged nucleus at the center, and there are electron clouds or rings around the nucleus where the electrons are located, like planets orbiting the sun. And so we learned a pattern of how we knew how many electrons would go into each level, and we learned it from the periodic table. So in the first one there are 2 elements in the first row, so that's where we got 2. And then there's 8, 8, 18, 18, and then we get to 32. That 32 comes from these down here, so you have these 18 and then these 14 make your 32, 32. So again, that pattern you learned was 2, 8, 8, 18, 18, 32, 32. So again, row 1 has 2, and then row 2 would have 8, and then, so when we're remembering this, 2, 8, 8, 18, 18, 32, 32. Right? So again, row 1 has 2 elements, and therefore it has 2 electrons maximum on that particular ring. Right? Rows 2 and 3 have 8 elements, and so they can have 8 electrons. And then row 4, we start 18. Row 5 would also be 18 electrons. Okay? So if we were to draw beryllium has 4 electrons. So we'd have our 4 protons in the center. And our first energy level would have 2 electrons. And then our second energy level would then have 2 additional electrons. And then chlorine has 17, atomic number 17, so 17 protons, and there'd be 17 electrons. And so you have 2 electrons in the first energy level. You would have 8 in the second, and we do those in pairs. And then the third, so that would be 10. And so then the third we would need 7 more. So we'd have 3 pairs, and then 1 by itself. Okay, so hopefully you remember those. Go ahead and try sodium on your own, and we'll go over that one tomorrow in class.